Okay, so this is Yopp into Alone in the Universe. Yeah, Yopp into Alone in the Universe reprise. So, JoJo just yelled, Yopp! And then Horton is like, oh my gosh, people heard this. Do you hear what I hear? Do you see what I mean? They made this was hers, though they still can't be seen. Gertrude, you're going to step towards him. They prove they are persons no matter how small. Horton and their whole world was saved by the smallest of all. Sour Kangaroo, you're going to step forward from the formation and say, how true, yes, how true, said the Sour Kangaroo. And from now on, you know what I'm planning to do. From now on, I'm going to protect them with you. And then you sing to the audience, and a young kangaroo in her pouch said, and then young kangaroo, you're going to, Sour Kangaroo, you're going to stand with your legs really wide, because then young kangaroo, you're going to slide under her legs, and so you're going to be under her legs, laying down, and you're going to put your head in your hands, and sing, me too. Then you guys are going to get out of that. And then everyone in the court, at that point, everyone was just watching. Then, Kat, you're telling your storytelling to the audience. Their troubles were ended. They hailed a great Yopp. So everyone in the court, when Kat starts speaking, everyone's going to go to their knees. Their troubles were ended. And then they hailed a great, and on Yopp, everyone's just going to jump right where they are with your arms up. They hailed a great Yopp. And then back to your knees. And JoJo was honored as thinker non-stop. This is for everyone in the court, what I'm doing right now. So, hailed a great Yopp, and JoJo was honored as thinker non-stop. Now all JoJo's thinks would forever be heard, including this think. And then, Horton. So Horton, you're going to start getting down off the nest and take the egg. You'll tuck the egg behind the tree. Now all JoJo's thinks is when you start getting down. And then Tegan, playing the elephant bird, you are going to be coming on. You are coming on from center back, but you're going to sneak behind the set on the left so that you can walk out from behind the tree once the egg is all cracked, and you're going to you're going to walk out to center front, and then everyone says, an elephant bird. So that'll just work, we'll work that with timing. So that's Horton. And Gertrude and Horton, you guys are going to walk. When the bird walks out, you're going to follow him down. So the elephant bird will be centered down center stage, and then Horton and Gertrude, you're on either side of the bird. So this I wrote as formation number 1 for Alone in the Universe reprise. So, whose? You guys do almost the same thing. You do everything the same as the court people. The only thing is Mr. and Mrs. Mayor. So everyone they hailed a great Yopp. Mr. and Mrs. Mayor and JoJo aren't going to go to your knees. Because then Mom, you're going to put your hand on his shoulder. And it's not just like a sly little shoulder. You want to bring your arm up and put it nicely on his shoulder. Same with Mr. Mayor. Make the audience see that you're doing something. So Mrs. Mayor, you're going to put your hand on JoJo's shoulder and on JoJo was on JoJo. JoJo is your word. And then I think I said Mrs. Mayor. So Mr. Mayor now, you're going to do it on honored. So it's, and JoJo was honored as, and then you're gonna, like, both of you are gonna kind of like tap tap her head as thinker non-stop. Not hard, don't hit her. It's just like you're talking about, you're like, yay, your brain saved us. As thinker non-stop. And then to the audience, your hand is still on her shoulder. Including this, now all JoJo's things would forever be heard. And then Kat, And then, yeah, so you just have a little bit of a different track. You don't go down to your knees. You just put your hand on JoJo's shoulder, tap her head a little bit, and then speak to the audience for a little bit. Then the elephant bird, everyone on stage is like, an elephant bird, like you're surprised. So have a physical reaction to that. Don't just say, an elephant bird. Like, be like, oh my gosh, or like, what? Something like that. Have a reaction to this amazing thing. So, moving on now, so we're at the end of that, moving into Alone in the Universe reprise. Horton, you're going to, okay, sorry, I'm looking at my notes that I wrote. So, JoJo, you sneak down during Alone in the Universe reprise. You're sneaking off the set to go and join the cat, okay? So, Horton and Gertrude, at this point, you're talking to each other, and you're looking at the bird. Why, he looks just like me, except for the wings, and except for the voice, because that's how a bird sings. Gertrude, what will I do? I'm slow, and I'm fat, and all I know is the earth, he'll need much more than that. Then, Gertrude, you're going to sing, you're going to point to yourself, I have wings, yes, I can fly. And then you're going to point to Horton, you teach him, show the earth, and I will teach him sky. And then Horton, you're going to turn your body to look at Gertrude. Just call my name. And then Gertrude, you're going to look at Horton. And I'll see it through. And then Horton, you're going to get down. Horton, you're going to get down on one of your knees and grab the hand, Tegan's hand closest to you. One small voice in the universe. And then Gertrude, you're going to get down on your knees and grab Tegan's hand that's closest to you. One true friend in the universe who believes in you. And then you guys are all going to hug. You're going to do a little group hug. Tegan, Gertrude, and Horton, you guys are all, the elephant bird, you guys are all going to hug each other for a quick moment. And at that point, JoJo, now you're with the cat. And then you say, the adventures were over, the sky became pink. And then guess what happened? Well, what do you think? When you say, what do you think, you're talking to somebody in the audience and look at them and point at them when you say, what do you think? And that is the end of Alone in the Universe reprise.